Hello, everybody. This is Young Family Tai Chi traditional long form, and we are in section 2. Today's new move is going to be the second separation kick. So it'll be left separation kick. We did right last time. So as a warm up, we'll do the second section starting with cross hands up to the right separation kick. And then we'll do some review. And then we'll go into left separation kick. Okay? Cross hands. Embrace tiger, return to mountain. Shift right. Turn the left toe almost to the straight. Shift weight back, separate your arms. Pull in the right foot. Swing, step, brush, strike. Roll back. Circle your arms as your weight goes back. Turn to the side. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders to the front foot direction. Flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Fist under elbow. Shift back. Flatten your hands. Pull and turn. Right toe goes to 12 o'clock. Press down. Ward off with the left. Push out with the right. Step to the corner as you ward off forward with the left. Step parallel with the right foot. Grab. Pull. Switch your footwork or pivot your foot. Make your fist on the right. Lifting hand left. Lift and punch. Repulse monkey. Swing, step, set, strike. 2. Swing, set, step, strike. 3. Swing, step, set, strike. Diagonal flying. Turn, pull in the right, step and close, turn and pivot the left foot. Raise hands and step forward. Shift to the right, pull in the left. Circle your arms as you push off the ball of the right. Set the right heel and close. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands. Pull down. All the weight goes to the back. Circle. Step and close. Turn. Step and open. Left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing. Step. Brush. Strike. Needle at C bottom. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Push off the heel of the front as you pull back. Change your footwork and sink down. Fan through the back. Come up, rotate the right hand, attach the left. Step to bow stance, separate. Turn body, chop with fist. Circle your arms as you turn your left toe to the corner. Shift your weight back and make a fist of the right. Chop. Strike. Parry, block, and punch. Hands come to the center. Swing, step. Parry. Block. Punch. Chengfu. Shift back, turn the left foot to the corner as you move your hands diagonally. Right ward off. Pull left, ward off down right, pull in the right foot, step and close, right ward off. Roll back. Rotate your arms as you reach to the corner. Shift your weight back as your hands move to the other corner. Press. Circle in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders, flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Single whip. Shift back as you flatten your hands. Turn and pull all the way around. Press down. Ward off with the left. Hook hand with the right. Standing ward off. Step. Deflect. Strike. Cloud hands. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the straight. Pull. 1. Step. 2. 3. Step to the corner. Ward off down. Hook hand right. Standing ward off step. Deflect. Strike. High pat on horse. Activate your hands. Push off the heel of the front foot as your right hand comes to your shoulder. Change to empty stance and strike forward. Left separation kick or right separation kick. Open, step and close, separate, cross, stand up, look, look, kick, and turn your hands. How'd that go? I lost Young-gi. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Ali. Questions? No? I'm going to change my view so I can see you guys. Okay. So let's do a little bit of review. Okay. So let's do high pat on horse and then right separation kick. Okay, I'm going to do it in the same direction as you first, and then I'm going to do it facing you. Okay. So if you are at single whip and you're going to high pat on horse, the first thing I want you to do is you're 60% in the front and 40% in the back. I want you to start moving your weight back. So as you start moving your weight back, I want you to activate your hands. What does that mean? That means I want you to turn the front hand palm up, and I want you to sit the back hand. Then as you push off the heel of the front foot, your right hand comes to your shoulder. Then you're going to change to ball touch and strike forward. And when you strike forward, the left hand comes just below your ribs. So if I do it facing you, okay, if I'm at single whip, the first thing I do is I start moving my weight back and I activate my hands. Okay. And when my front toe comes up, my right hand comes to the shoulder. Then When my front toe comes up, what that means is I'm moving all my weight to the back, because that is what enables me to move my front foot to the toe position. Then 30% goes up to the front. So generally, this hand, for most of our movements, goes down to hip position. But this one goes just under the ribs. There are only like a couple I can think of that do that. There's this one and just before 7 stars. So why is that? What happens is, what you're doing is you're pulling somebody and striking. So when you're doing a pull and strike, you don't want to pull them down too low. You want to pull them so that their neck is in the position for you to hit them. So that's why you don't want to pull down here. You want to just pull here, okay? And not too far back. So here, I don't want you to come here. I want you to come here. So you still keep your rounded shape, okay? So keep your shape, strike. So this is not in the middle, but kind of to the side. And then strike. Okay? Now, any questions? So neck height for the strike, and the other hand goes just below your ribs. Okay? Now for the separation kick, I'll do it in the direction that you would be doing it first, and then I'll do it the other direction. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to open, pull in, step and close, separate, cross, look to the kicking direction, kick. So I'll do it in the direction facing you. So from here, circle out and pull in the front foot. Step and close. Open as you move your weight. You're in bow stance now. When I come out here, I'm moving that 60% up to the front foot. Okay? Then I'm going to cross, stand up, look, kick. And hands come one to the shoulder and one palm up. So this hand is just like brush knee. So remember when you did brush knee? So when you did brush knee, your hand came here to your shoulder. That's the same shape you want at the end of the first separation kick, because that gets you ready to circle for the second separation kick. Okay, so you're standing at the shoulder at the end of the right separation kick. Yeah. So you're here at the end. So when you're kicking, your hands, okay, you come here, you open, pull in the foot, step and close, shift weight and separate. Cross, stand up, look, kick, bend knee. So after you've separated and then you've crossed, you're going to open up like a rainbow. You're going to stand up and then open and kick. So if you just look at the hands from the side, I am here. I am not here. Okay? I still keep my rounded shape. And my hands are in the direction of my upper thighs. So, what does that mean? That means when I've crossed here, when I open, this goes over here and this goes in the direction of this foot. Okay, so that should help your stability because your arms should line up with your legs. So when you're here and you stand up, kick, bend knee. And this is a separation kick, so you're kicking with the top of your shoelaces. So you're coming up here and you're kicking with the top of your shoelaces. So let's try that again. So from high pad on horse, open, pull in the left foot, step and close, shift weight and separate, cross, stand up, kick, and close. So you're kind of getting ready for circling because remember the first one you circled from here. So by setting up here, it makes it easier for you to circle in the other direction. Okay. So when you're here, open and kick. Bend knee. So remember that you still retain the rounded shape. So don't go out too far. Okay. You want to just come up to here and not too high. So, we usually tell you not to basically go past your eyes. Here, you're going to not go past your head. Okay, not up here, but here. Okay. It's not as big as you think. Or for some people, it's bigger that they've been doing it. So it depends. So remember, you want this rounded and then set. Remember when you were doing cloud hands? Here. So you came up, you turned and pulled down, right? It's a similar kind of thing, except you're doing it from cross hands. You're going to come up, turn your hands, and pull, right? It's a similar kind of thing. It should feel Very similar. Okay. Question.
Rita,
Yeah.
so this kick. So what do you do with I don't think you're grabbing your opponent, right? Are you?
No, it's actually mainly for your own balance.
Okay,
Okay. It just makes it much easier for you to balance because you're lining up your arms with your legs,
right.
right?
So like you mentioned, this one is more difficult than in the senior form because
This is more difficult than the senior form.
before you kick, you turn your head.
Exactly. Exactly. The senior form is easier because the senior form, what happens is as you come up, you're looking. Here, you cross, then you come up, look, and kick. It's easier actually as you're coming up to look and kick.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people, if they cross first, when they look, they lose their balance.
yes, I know. That's a tricky one. Okay, so you're not grabbing anyone, it's just for our own balance.
Right, it's for your own balance, really.
Okay. Okay.
Now, the other thing I think that would help in terms of your balance is watch your breathing. Okay, when you kick, I want you to exhale, but I want you to breathe. When you come up, I want you to breathe in and then exhale when you kick. But I want you to breathe in a very particular way. I want you to breathe into your belly. If you breathe into your belly, it pulls your chi down, and that gives you more stability on your lower body. I want you to keep your head up, but I want you to think breathing, keeping your chi down as your head is up. And so you get this elongated feeling as you come up and then kick. And it should help your stability. Because very often when people come to kicks, they hold their breath. You know, they get nervous and they hold their breath. And then it makes them rigid and they're not relaxed enough to kick evenly. Does that make sense?
Yes. I see Master Yang Jun does it very smooth.
He does it very smoothly and he does it very slowly. So he has very, very good body control. If you find that you should practice at different speeds because very often it's easier to do fast. So if you try it, you think, that's easier than to do it slow.
Yes, it is. Yeah. It's more difficult when you raise it and then kick like he does.
Yes. Yes.
There's a
Because what
break.
happens is it's like he breaks it down. Okay. So it's like cross, stand up, look, kick. The other thing, yes. Alan.
Sorry, my screen rearranged. I couldn't find the unmute button. So, yeah, I'm not good on balance either, but I find that the most off balance I get is I'll make it through the kick, but then I'll fall forward towards my leg when I bring it in.
Oh,
Like I'll make it through the kick, and then when I come back, it's like, and then I fall over.
well, it's like you're looking forward because your next move is stepping forward.
Yeah, but I do it on the other side too. It's just
Yeah.
It's like kicks make me fall over after I've kicked, and when I'm bringing my leg in, it's like my body is counterbalancing, and then when it comes back in, it doesn't know what to do. It just doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's hard because when you come up, it's easy to stand up here because you're all toward the center. Once things spread out, then it's more difficult.
Yeah.
The other thing about aligning is when you come here, you cross. So when you cross, your left elbow is over your left knee. When you come in, you're just coming across level. Then when you stand up, your elbow is still over your knee. And then when you kick, you're kicking so your arms line up with your legs. So the other separation kick, as they say, is just like the other one, except mirror image. And I hate it when people say that, but I'm going to say it anyway. So what happens when you're here, you open, close, separate, cross, stand up, look, kick, and come here. Then for the other one, you sit, step out. You're going to step out so that you are bow stand. So make sure you're wide enough. Then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to cross. You're going to stand up, look, and kick. So, any questions on the other one, since it's so much like the first one? So, open. So when you cross, the kicking foot determines which arm is on the outside. So if you're kicking with the left foot, the left arm is on the outside. If you're kicking with the right foot, the right arm is on the outside. Okay? So you look confused, Sandra. Okay, let's look at it from high pad on horse. From high pad on horse, I open. I step and close. And I separate. Okay. Then I'm going to pull the right hand across so it's on the outside, right? So that when I stand up, I'm going to kick with the right leg, right? Yes? Okay. So, do you want to try both sides? Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it in the direction you would be doing it first. Okay. So if you're at high pad on horse, you're going to open, pull in the left foot, step and close, separate and shift weight, cross, stand up, look, kick. Now you're going to sit, step, sort of toward the corner, and then you're going to put your hand, you're going to circle toward each other and then away. So by the time you get to here, you have shifted your weight to the bow stand so it's 60% on the front. Then you're going to pull the left hand in front of the right, stand up, look, and kick.
Can you do a few more times on the same direction?
In the same direction?
Yes. Few more times.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. So, high pad on horse. Separate. Pull in the left. Step and close. Shift weight and separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Bend knee. Sit. Step wide enough. Bow stance. Circle. Separate. Now you have your weight 60% in the front. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Okay? Couple more times. Okay? So here. Or I'll do it the other way. Sometimes you see something different. Okay, so here. Open. Close and step. Shift weight, separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Bend knee. Sit. Step wide enough. Circle. Separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Oops. And kick. Questions? Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm really thinking about this now. Two things. One is the direction of the chest, and the other is you know, when you stand up, when you're in cross hands, basically, your elbow is over your leg. Since you're turned to the direction that way. Your elbow is over this leg, but it's, wait a minute. They really aren't both over each leg when you're like this, because you're too close. They're too close
Right.
together to actually be.
Right.
But you have one elbow over, right?
Yes. Okay. So when you were here and you came here and you crossed, that's when this elbow went over that knee, right?
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That elbow stays over that knee when you stand up.
Right. Okay. And then your arms are over both legs.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, thank you. And then I guess I was not even thinking about the chest, or I just noticed, hey, I'm turning my chest. When you do the first one, from high pat, you're like opening kind of like you do when you do the lotus, sort of, right? You're opening your chest.
Yes, it's like lotus in that you're opening and then you're closing. You're also turning a little toward that way, right?
Yeah. And that enables your elbow to be over your leg. So that's why, because if you're in
Right.
cross, chest has to be that direction for your elbow.
But then when you open and you look, okay, your upper body turns a little bit when you open that way and then turns back when you cross.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah.
So your gaze is following your right hand because it's the dominant hand for this one. Okay, you're here. When you open, you have a slight waist turn and then a slight waist turn to go back this way. Your gaze is still following this hand, right? Following the right hand. Following the right hand. Stand up. Then you look in the kicking direction and kick. So basically, it's following the right hand all the way until kicking.
Thank you.
Okay. So the left separation kick feels abbreviated because what happens is you're going to sit and step, and then you're going to start circling. Cross, stand up, look, and kick. Yes. Yes.
Do you, is your lower leg like curving or anything like that, or doing that stuff that?
Always you're standing. So whenever you stand, okay, I'm going to stand facing you. Yes. So this foot is like facing your knee. It's supposed to protect your crotch. That's the reason you do it that way. So you're standing and So for a separation kick, since you just essentially move your foot up from this position, it's easy. When you're doing heel kicks, you have an extra step because you're starting here, but then you have to position the heel so that it leads. And then when it comes back, it also is back in this position. So basically the standing position always looks like that. So when you're here, you open, you close, you separate, you cross, you stand up, you look and kick. Then when you go to the other one, you sit and step. Okay. The reason you sit and step is you want to step and touch the ground. You do not want to pitch forward to touch the ground. Okay? So you want your structure to be the same when you touch the ground. So you sit and touch. Yes?
Rita,
Yeah.
when you do that sit and step, so when you're in the finished position like this, and you sit and step, your chest is pretty much square-ish. Do you
Yeah.
turn, as you go forward, do you do the part of the chest turn that happens in the other one where when you're
You
close?
you do a mirror image of the other one.
Okay,
So you're coming here and out, cross, stand up, and then look and kick. So it's the mirror image of the other one. So your arms do not move independently. Your waist moves your arms. Also, your gaze follows, right? So when you're here, you sit, you step. Your gaze is going to follow the left hand this time. You're going to cross, stand up, look, and kick. So sit first. You're here, sit, and then step. So think about it this way. When you're doing any of the bow stances, but you cannot do it from up here and keep your structure. So that's why you come down and then make your bow stance.
is your leg opening as you're going down, or do you wait till you get down and then open the foot and put it out?
So
Okay.
I come down and then do a bow stance. It should feel pretty natural.
Doesn't feel as natural as the other one.
The See, for me, the right one is easier than the left one. But that's because my left leg is stronger than my right leg. So, so from here, step and close, separate, cross, stand up, kick. Then sit, step, cross, separate, cross, stand up, oops, stand up, look, and kick. So don't open too much, okay? Keep your chest closed. No, here. Think of it this way. Yes, I don't want you to be here. I want you to be here. Yes, good. Okay. Okay, do you want to try it from single whip? We'll do high pat on horse and then both separation kicks. I'll do it in the direction that you would be doing it. So if you were at single whip, you'd be here. Then activate your hands as you start moving your weight back. Push off the heel of the front as your hand comes to the shoulder. Change your footwork. Strike. Separation kick. Open. Step and close. Separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Sit. Step. Cross. Separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Yes?
Shall we do that again?
Yes. Okay, from single whip. High pat on horse. As you shift your weight back, activate your hands. As you push off the heel of the front foot, right hand comes to the shoulder. Shift to empty stance. Strike. Right separation kick. Open. Close and step. Shift weight, separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Bend knee. Sit. Step. Close. Separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Bend knee.
So Rita, the
Yeah.
second one. So when you sit and you say a close,
So when you sit, okay, so you're here. You are sitting so that when you put your foot out, it touches the ground
right?
without your changing your body. In other words, if you were here and didn't sit, and you put your foot down, your body would change shape, right?
Right,
So that's what you're trying to avoid.
okay.
That's
so-
why you sit,
And close, okay. Got that?
okay? And somehow the second one seems faster. So, so here, you know why? Because you don't do that opening. When you're here, you have this opening before you close. When you're here, you're already closing.
Right, yeah,
And that's why it feels faster, because you're missing the first part. Okay? Questions? Needs practice, right? Okay. Do you want to do it from the beginning and then we'll close class? How about that?
okay,
Cross hands. Right hand on the outside. Embrace tiger, return to mountain. Shift right. Turn the left toe almost to straight. Shift back, separate your arms, pull in the right foot, swing, step, brush, strike. Roll back. Circle your arms as you shift your weight back. Turn to the side. Press. Pull in the right. Attach the left. Expand forward. Push. Square up your shoulders to the front foot direction. Flatten your arms. Come back over a ball. Hands in front of your chest. Push up to shoulder level. Fist under elbow. Shift back. Flatten your hands. Pull and turn. Right foot goes to 12 o'clock. Press down. Ward off with the left. Push out with the right. Step to the corner as you ward off. Step parallel. Grab with the left. Pull as you pivot your left toe. Change your footwork. Lift with the left and punch with the right. Repulse monkey. Swing, step, set, strike. 2. Swing, step, set, strike. 3. Swing, step, set, strike. Diagonal flying. Turn, pull in the right foot, step and close, turn and pivot the left foot. Raise hands and step forward. Shift weight right, pull in the left foot. Push off the ball of the right as you circle your arms, root the right heel and close. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands, pull down, circle, step and close, turn, step and open. Left brush knee, turn your hands, swing, step, brush, strike. Needle at C bottom, yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the heel of the front foot, change your footwork, and sink down. Fan through the back. Come up, rotate the right arm, attach the left, step, separate. Turn body chop with fist. Circle your arms as you turn your left toe to the corner. Shift your weight back and make your right fist. Step, block, strike. Parry, block, and punch. Pull down, swing, step, parry, block, punch. Chengfu. Shift back, open, pull left, ward off down right, step and close, right ward off. Roll back, rotate your arms as you reach for the corner. Shift your weight back as you go to the other corner. Press. Retreat, circle in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands, come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, push up to shoulder level. Single whip, shift back, flatten your hands, turn and pull, press down, ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off, step, deflect, strike, cloud hands, shift right, turn, 1, 2, 3, step to the corner, hook hand, single whip. High pat on horse. As you shift your weight back, activate your hands. Push off the heel of the front as the right hand goes to the shoulder. Change your footwork and strike. Right separation kick. Circle. Step and close. Shift weight, separate. Cross. Stand up. Look. Kick. Oops. Bend, sit, step, circle, shift weight, cross, stand up, look, kick, bend knee. Okay?
Okay.
The trick is keep your balance, right?
Have a chair nearby helps.
Yes. The next move is, I think, one of the hardest moves. So it's turn body and left heel kick. So be ready. Get your balance. Think about keeping centered, and then you'll turn much better.
Yeah.
When I breathe in and breathe out, my balance is better. If I don't breathe
Yes.
in, breathe out, I'm start shaking.
Yes. So
Yes.
when you kick, you should breathe out.
Right, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So when you breathe in before you kick, think about breathing into your belly. Breathe down. And then when you kick, you can breathe out.
Yeah, when I breathe in, I hold the breath a little bit. And then when I kick, I breathe out. My legs a little bit steady. Otherwise, I'm wobbling.
Well, smooth it out. Don't hold your breath. When you hold your breath, your body stiffens up. So you want to stay relaxed, and then you will kick more naturally. It just takes practice. Okay. Well, thank you very much, everybody. And I will see you
Thank you,
next
Rita.
week.
Yes,
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, so we are not having class after Thanksgiving, but we are having class next week.
Yes,
Wait.
Okay.
Isn't
That's-
next week's not Thanksgiving? Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on.
Thanksgiving
Oh, okay.
28th.
Next week is 22nd, so we have a class.
Yes,
Right,
Okay,
we
and
will
then
have class.
29, we're not gonna have a class.
That's right.
Got it.
that's
Thank you.
my understanding.
Okay,
Everybody have a good weekend.
okay,
you.
everybody, bye-bye.
Bye.